Hey y'all, I don't know what happened. I guess maybe my internet connection is bad or something, but I was doing the shout out during my talk and it just totally went dead. I don't know. So anyway, as I was saying, happy birthday to all those who were born on May 20th. Leonard Pete, Sherry Johansson, Steve Palmieri, Janice West, Lorena Lopez, Cam Rouge, Phaedra Lynn. Happy birthday, all of y'all. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Um, yeah, that's messed up. Okay, like I said, as of Saturday, May 22nd, I will start doing my shout out and my thank you. Will start after 6 o'clock p.m. Okay. On the world and the local news, Israel and Hamas have finally agreed to a ceasefire as of today. Um, so far, according to YouTube, it's the ceasefire is holding up. Hamas is not shooting rockets at Israel, and Israel is not bombing the hell out of the Gaza Strip, and so let's hope that stays up. Here in California, 47% of Californians have been vaccinated. Okay, and right here in San Francisco Bay Area, they are lifting restrictions. Movie theaters, the bars, clubs. They're going to have going back to having concerts and everything else. So, hey, that's a good thing, y'all. And I don't know how many of y'all remember or Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney had a heart attack. He passed away last night. So I ask all of you, keep them in your prayers. Keep them in your prayers and in your thoughts. And Texas, man. Texas passed a new anti-abortion law, which says that if they detect a heartbeat within 6 weeks of a woman being pregnant, that they cannot get an abortion, and also that they will sue anybody who performs an abortion in the state of Texas. Now, it's my understanding, and you guys correct me, it's my understanding some women don't even know they're pregnant at 6 weeks. So I don't know, but that's what they're doing. Um, Whether or not they'll be able to overturn it, I don't know. But we talked about the Supreme Court will be hearing, the new abortion laws. Just you got to remember, 6 of the 9 Supreme Court justices are Republican appointed conservatives. So that's, I don't know. Roe versus, it might get overturned. Brother Howard, how you doing, man? Good to see you on here. I don't know what happened in my earlier video. It just got turned off, but I'm glad to see you on here. China became the second nation in history to successfully land a rover on Mars. I think they were calling the name of the rover was called Zhurong, which in Chinese meant God of Fire, something like that. I'm not really sure, but I believe that's what I read. And prayers and thoughts. I want to say prayers and thoughts for all the victims of COVID-19, and also for everyone who has been killed by criminals, by thugs, by police, by drug dealers, by KKK, by Nazis, by white supremacists, by gangbangers, rebels, government troops, those who have committed suicide, and those who have died because of somebody else's stupidity or somebody else's action because they just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and they end up dying. Now I want to talk about Ronald Green. This is in memory of Ronald Green. Ronald Green was murdered by the Louisiana State Police on May 10th, 2019. Louisiana State Police, when they brought his body in to the emergency room, they told the examination doctor, they told the ER doctor, a dude was killed in a car accident. He hit a tree, and he was killed on impact. Well, when the doctor examined him, Ronald Green had 2 of those taser prongs stuck in his back, and he had bruises and all over his face and body, which was not consistent with being in an accident. Louisiana State Police refused to provide any information, any video, anything for over a year. It wasn't until just recently that they provided video, which I'm going to show you on YouTube. It's messed up, y'all. So may I ask all of you, keep in your prayers and your thoughts Ronald Green. And I want you to see the same video that I saw on YouTube, and then you make your own decision and you make your own judgment. Hope my camera don't go dead again.
Together what's happening at all times. But in some of it, it's clear. Like in this clip where police first approach Ronald Green's car, it certainly appears that he is not resisting and in fact is pleading with the troopers.
Let me see you. Let me see you. Come here, mother. Come here, mother. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
It says at the end there, officer, I'm scared, I'm your brother, I'm scared. We also have another portion of the body cam video after the troopers get Mr. Green out of the car. And you'll see Mr. Green on the ground here, appearing pretty motionless, while an officer tases him again. The officer then handcuffs him. Mr. Green is clearly bloodied at this point. The officers, part of the reason we can confirm that is that the officers are commenting about the amount of his blood that they've got on them and the fact that they are wiping it off themselves.
Get on the ground! Get up! Come on! Taser! Get up here! Get that on! All over. This guy ain't got AIDS.
The AP tonight has posted one other portion of the video. This portion doesn't have sound. We believe what happened here is the trooper turned off the microphone on his body cam, but you can see here Ronald Green handcuffed on the ground. The AP reports that later, after a several-minute stretch in which Ronald Green is not seen on camera, he appears again limp, unresponsive, bleeding from his head, bleeding from his face. He's then loaded onto an ambulance gurney. His arm is cuffed to the bed rail. But here what you will see is an officer putting leg shackles on him, and then I'm not going to show you this part, but what you can see in part of this video is the officer dragging Mr. Green by those leg shackles across the ground face down. Again, his handcuffs are on him behind his back. His legs are shackled. He is face down and limp, and they are dragging him by the leg shackles face down.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. This is a commercial on here that YouTube does that. But, I don't know.
Now, the Louisiana State Police tonight would not comment on the content of these videos, except to say that the release of the video was not authorized. Yeah, tell us about it. They said the release of these videos, quote, undermines the investigative process. Yes, how is that investigative process going? Well, the officer who dragged Ronald Green on his face by his leg shackles, he was suspended from duty for 50 hours for that offense.
Let's say that again. Officer York was suspended without pay for 50 hours for dragging and for improperly deactivating his body camera. 50 hours is 48. That's 2 days. 2 days and 2 hours. So he went 2 days and 2 hours without pay. I really want to say something else, but I'm trying not to.
50 hours. Another of the troopers is now on unpaid leave, but not for Ronald Green's death. He and several other troopers from the same unit were arrested a few months ago for beating up other black men in their custody. They were also discovered to be bragging to each other over text messages about the violence they have inflicted on black men they have arrested. But there's also the federal investigation into Ronald Green's death. There's also his family's lawsuit against the state police.
Okay, I guess that's it. Guess they don't show no more on that. So, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to let everybody be their own judge. Do your own research. That's Ronald Green, murdered by the Louisiana State Police. They've never admitted anything. They just finally released the video cam, and one of the cops was fired, and within this, I guess the same night on the way home, he was killed in a car accident. I'm not even going to say that's good for him, but regardless of what I might be thinking. And then, like they said, they suspended 2 more cops, but that wasn't for Ronald Green. They dragged him. They literally dragged him. All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. Bahalana. Bahalana means it is what it is. That's all I can say. Bahalana. I'm going to leave it alone. Everybody stay safe, stay strong. 47% of Californians are vaccinated. San Francisco Bay Area, they're lifting restrictions. And, you know, we have Governor Newsom to thank for that. You know, I'm not saying he's the best there is, but I'm saying he's a lot better than what the Republicans are trying to come up with. And the fact is that he did put us on shutdown. And because of that shutdown, we're able to open back up. And that's a good thing. So I'm supporting Governor Newsom. People going to do what they got to do. You know, y'all do whatever it is you got to do. I'm supporting the governor. All right. Mabuhay. This whole thing with Ronald Green, it just struck a nerve because it don't make no sense. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.